Hello everyone. Really weird video title probably, but the effects of looksmaxxing have started showing up. What do I mean by that, right? Now, it sounds really cringe. Oh my god, what is he saying? The effects of looksmaxxing and all stuff like that. But the reason I'm so happy right now is because they have started showing up, right? Okay, so I have three things, right? It's gonna get like normal, things that okay, fine, to oh, okay, yeah, that's like that's something different, and then it's gonna go to what, like that level, right? Okay, so the first level was that this friend, right, kind of friend. I was in a situationship with this girl, right? We talk, we flirt, right? There's some tension, and it's all right. So this girl had gone to on vacation to a country, right? And she met like this lady, like this ascetic, right? And she gave her two bracelets, right? She gave her many bracelets, but she gave her two in particular, which were like evil eye warders, like talisman basically, which like ward of the evil eye. And she came to me, and she asked me if I wanted one of those two bracelets. So yeah, I mean, that's like, I mean, I already know her, so interpret that how you want to, right? She asked me a few questions and stuff like that. Now, actually, there's four things, right? I just remembered one more, right? So now it's the second one, all in one day, by the way, right? So I had a program in college, so I was, kind of dressed nice, right? And I was on stage, right? Like before the practice, before like the actual event started, I was on stage. I was just, rehearsing, doing something, and I have a co-host who's like a year younger to me, right? And there's this girl who was like participating, was like dancing, I think, from my grade. And I saw her, and I naturally I just smiled at her, right? And she said, I think I said hi first, then she said hi, and I just smiled at her like that, right? And she also smiled at me, and you know nothing else, right? And so my co-host started talking to me, right? So the day before this, right, yesterday, we were talking about girls, right? And he asked me, okay, so like, have you talked to girls in this college? I'm like, I've been around, right? And so he asked me, wait, you said that you've been around like the girls in this college, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, was that girl one of them? I'm like, no, why? He's like, the tension between y'all was crazy. He legit said that. Like, when you greeted her, like, I could sense some tension. Like, he said that stuff, right? Crazy, bro, right? And obviously, I mean, in my mind, like, I have no feelings for her, right? But, he said something that means, I don't know, bro. Now, the third thing, right? That this thing really sticks out, right? So, there's this girl in my college, right? She's super beautiful, like milk like skin. Like, I'm not racist, but I mean, I like that, right? Milk like skin. Her smile is so beautiful. She's this Muslim girl. She's a hijabi, right? And she's so cute, right? And this girl has been smiling at me for the past few days, and like actually like out of nowhere, right? Like whenever I see her, she's been smiling at me. So I knew that something was up, right? But today, after the program finished, right? So she'd come to see the program for some reason, right? So after it finished, I was near the seating area, right? And a few of my friends were there, right? Like guys who know her, guys who know me, right? And they started talking about something, and I'm known as Hrithik Roshan, who's like a super Chad looking actor in college. So I was known as that guy, and they started calling me, yo, Hrithik Roshan, what's up? And I'm like, yo, what's up? And then they said like her name. Oh, she really likes Hrithik Roshan. Hrithik Roshan, right? Like do an impression. So, I do an impression, and then he's like, hey, okay, so yeah, this is X. So that, let's say the girl's name is X. Right? This is X. X. This is Agastya. Agastya. This is X. Shake hands. We're shaking hands. I'm like, yeah, what's your name? And she's like, my name is, whatever. My phone's about to die. It might die. Yeah. She's like, yeah, my name is, whatever it is. I'm like, my name is Agastya. And we just holding the handshake for like 10 seconds. It was really sweet, right? So I knew that something's up with that, right? But where the real crazy thing came? So, new kids have come to college, right? Like the new kids, like the 11th graders. So, there's this dance, right, in which this one girl was there, right, and I don't even know her. So I come home right now, and I check my messages, and I see a message from this girl, right, and I don't know her, but she's messaged me, do you have the photos of like the program? And I'm like, I don't. I think they'll be uploaded to the group, right? He's like, okay. Also, can I ask you something? She said that. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't know you though. And then she's like, oh, I was in the dance. And I'm like, okay. And then she's like, my friends told me that you were looking at me. And I noticed that too. So when she said that, I was like, damn, oh my god, am I like coming off as a creep? Right? So I took like a second to just think what I'm gonna say. I'm like, I don't really know how you look, but if that happened, that was not my intention. I did not mean to make you uncomfortable, right? And then her next response was she replied to that message saying, she replied to the message in which I said, I don't know how you look. She replied to that with, oh, am I that bad, with like 2 crying emojis. And then she followed up with, oh, no, like she replied to the uncomfortable message with like, oh no, that's not what I mean. Like, my friends told me to go talk to you. And I was like, what? So that's just crazy, right? Like, I was just looksmaxxing, like it's been working for me. It's been working good, right? I thought I was harassing someone. Apparently, I was just raising up someone with my eyes, bro. You got the Indian stare, I got the real Indian stare. Well, yeah, that's the video for today. See you. Mwah.